Alright guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to get into our Division Rivals awards and our FUT Champs awards from the weekend. We got as far as 14 wins on the weekend. I think our record was 14 wins, 10 losses, with some of them 10 losses probably to do with our internet connection, but hopefully that'll improve as the months go on. So as you can see here, I'm just after opening my first mega pack from our Rank 2 Division 5 rewards from Rivals. We're going with untradables this week to see can we get anything decent. Obviously we get double the packs, but we have a lot of SBCs still to do, like the nations and the league hybrid and that stuff. So we'll go through our untradable packs first and see what we can get. So into the second mega pack. Hopefully them rare players packs will give us something decent. Obviously I packed untradable Pogba earlier on the season, so ooh, is that a walkout? French. Laporte. Not bad. Not bad at all. I do have Eric Bailly and Lindelof currently in my team, so if we throw a Shadow Chem style on Laporte, he might be usable. Yeah. We'll see. We'll try him out. He might be slightly too slow for the meta as it is. Currently probably need centre backs with more pace, but we'll see how he gets on. Add De Rossi up to the trade pile. Right, here we go. 2 rare players packs. Just don't give me a Pogba. If we get another Pogba, I have to discard it. Right. Right, so just board. Just a board. What's that? Radecki? No, it's Garstein. 83. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're hoping for another board at least from our next rare player back to Kure. Not really special here. Hopefully we don't have to discard too many of these. Livojevic. Up. Matthew. And Malin, former Arsenal youth, of course, who we're now looking to buy back for up to 50 million euros, which is a bit ridiculous, but anyway. Right, rare players pack. Right, it's a bright opening. Board. Portuguese. CDM. William Carvalho, 42 pace. Well, lots of people say that's SBC fodder. Absolutely no use in a team being 42 pace. Kovacic, Kieran Trippier, Fury, right, Rudy. You're right. He's going to be discarded. Alsenberg, I think. Oh my god, discarded. Up we go. Right boys, we're going to get into the FUT Champs Awards and I'm going to be right back. Alright boys, rather than discarding them to untradables, we are after throwing them into an SBC that I haven't done. So we're just going to go into our FUT Champs rewards now and see what we get. Finish gold 3. We get 2 mega packs, 1 rare players pack, 1 rare players pack, and 30k coins. So we'll see what we get in the player picks first. There's the 2 boys I'm after throwing into the SBC. Right. So hopefully we can get something like a Dybala. Who else is in it? Adama Traore, if he was a right wing. Probably would have liked to get him with that pace, but Gomez, not going to fit my team, but would be a good super sub. And Nelson Semedo, a nice left back if we ever choose to go La Liga. So 1 out of 3 picks. Let's see who we get. Ooh, Immobile, not bad at all. I forgot he was in the team of the week, but a nice super sub. Back a hawk on him and he's good to go. Right, who else we get? Aloy, Sane. Right, we'll just go rating here. We'll just go with the 82. I like the card design this year. I know some YouTubers have kind of said that last year's design is nicer, but 100k coins, as you probably won't be able to see with my big head in the way, but we're up to 100k coins now. Might upgrade our team with them. Right, so here is the pack from our SBC. We're going to whack that open first. See what we can get. Nice bright opening. Not just a gold player. Right wing Shaqiri. Shaqiri not getting much game time at Liverpool this season. I think he's only been like 15 minutes or so across 2 games. Inaki Williams, is he? Nice pull. Can get rid of him. Can back him up to the trade pile. He's gonna be worth nothing when I discard value, but right, rare players pack, 2 mega packs. We'll whack the mega packs open first. Hopefully we can get something. Hopefully out of these 3 packs we can get something like maybe 60k's worth. No, not with that luck. Striker, Argentinian Lopez, right? Yeah, with that luck we'll only be getting fucking 25k-ish coins between the 3 packs. Right, not much here. SBC fodder, as I said earlier on. Right, nice to get some positioners, Guardian. Well, worth anything? Probably not. No, discard. Right, 2 left. 2 left to go, and then we'll get into the gameplay. Right, we'll go to Mega Pack. Leave the best to last. Hopefully it will come up trumps. So some people can tell it from the way the door opens. I can't really. Ooh, Austrian. Who's that? That's going to be... Ooh, it's an inform. Nice. Probably should have been able to tell by the way the side of the board goes white. Differentiate from different colours, but that's going to be discard value at least. So that's going to be another 10k. Yeah, he's going for discard value. So I'll hold him until he's required in an SBC. An SBC need 82 informs or such and such. Get more squad fitnesses, position modifiers, marksman, 1,000 coins. I'll take that. Loki. Right. Put that back down. Rusty Park. Needed. Right. Discard them and on to the best to last. Right. Rare players pack. Get it open quick. Come on, give me a walkout. I've only gotten 2 walkouts this year. You've seen one of them already. One's been Laporte. What's that? French, go on, centre back. Centre back. Oh, it's Tovan. No. Dembele. Oh, yes. Get up out of that. Get up them stairs. How much is Dembele worth? Question is now, can I fit him into my team? Dembele. Ooh, nice. I said we weren't going to get 60k from that pack, look, but that has just... That's made the pack opening pretty decent, to be fair. Looking at 70k there from Dembele. We have currently Willian on our right wing from the Premier League team, so we'll definitely be changing someone else probably. Let me see. Pepe's one to watch is probably a bit too dear, but French might be able to fit him into my team considering I do have Pogba. He might link. Who can I link into? Nah, it's just Pogba in my team at the minute. So we'll see how we get on, but that's all the packs open so far, boys. We're going to get into the gameplay. Alright, boys, so into the first team. Pretty poor team in fairness compared to mine, with that Vardy up front and Dembele one to watch. Not great, so we do get the better of this team early on. Only 3 minutes on the clock. A bit of a nice play there with Pookie, and it ends up with our opponent messing up. Fake shot with Felipe Anderson and goes straight through his keeper. So into the second goal, we have Torreira playing CDM with an anchor, which is, I find, he's a mini Kante in this game. Our opponent's keeper doesn't exactly manage to dive at the feet of Pookie there, so he ends up dinking over him. You can see the way I play here, I just don't sprint with the ball, let my opponent make lots of mistakes. As our third goal goes in, we do concede twice, but we get our dominance back in the game with nice composed play here with King again. King, if anyone's starting out, I have a marksman on him, boost his physical, his shooting and the likes. So his pace is quality, but I will be upgrading him as well. So we have Pogba in midfield with Torreira. Plays out to Pukki. Willian on the wing, driven across and nice finish on the back post. So that seals our win for win number 1 out of 14. There will be some nice upgrades coming as we pop into our second win here. A nice Bundesliga Premier League based hybrid with that team of the week Madison and Lacazette up front, which hopefully after a while I will upgrade my striker from Pukki as he dinks it into that marksman, boosts that heading and jumping of course of Joshua King, so he beats the keeper to it. The heel-to-heel flick, passes it across and Pukki finishes. So we go 2-1 up in this game. We soon make it 3, 48 minutes gone. Nice pass and play. The finesse shot, as long as you're maybe 5 meters away from the keeper, the finesse shot will, and he's on the run out towards you, the finesse shot will beat the keeper. But the driven shots don't seem to be working near as well this year from close range, from when the keeper's coming out to you. So I do advise you to use the finesse shot to try and beat the keeper, and a little sidestep. As we come into our third win, Pukki, Martial up front. Martial not really worth the coins in my opinion. He was very meta there 2 years ago, but in my opinion he's not really worth, what is he, maybe 40, 50, maybe more even at this stage. As we little stop and turn with Pukki and of course the finesse to the post. That seems to be beating most keepers unless our opponent is moving the keeper. It's another finesse there with Pogba, and our opponent decides to go full out ball in the shiny shot, barges into Willian. Willian goes down, win a pen, and I tend to just place the penalties to either side of the keeper, so he ends up actually diving out of the way. Get lucky. A Brazilian based team here. Who do we have? We have Eder Militao, Longley, kind of a La Liga Prem with Firmino as we work a nice little pass into King again. Our opponent backs off, tries to let the AI defend for him, and it doesn't exactly work out. That's one thing I've noticed, that you have to do a lot of this defending yourself, that if you leave it to the AI, even if the AI is in front of a player, it won't block it. So that's one thing I have improved on, is jockeying and blocking with my defenders as we smash it in at the back post with Joshua King again. Big player in this weekend league for me. He will be going out my team obviously within the next week or so, but a nice little dink finish here, up over the keeper, and our opponent says, I've had enough, I'm out here. So that's Sanchez, of course, a very, I suppose, controversial. SBC himself from Mkhitaryan, was it worth doing, was it not? Probably not worth it, but as an Arsenal fan I did it anyway. So we'll see how that gets on throughout the season. As we go 2-0 up here, we actually miss our shot opportunity, and it works out that we get it back across the box. A bit of a classic FIFA mess up there by opponent. Classic FIFA banging around the box, going for to and fro, and we knock it in with Pukki. So on to the next. In the dying embers of the game, our opponent's pushing on, kind of getting nervous to himself. He's trying not to concede again, and messes up, just pass out of the fence. That's one thing I've learned to do. Do not attempt to pass out of the fence if you're especially on the turn. The pass will just go all over the shop. Nice team here again. We're seeing lots of people with that Goretzka kind of Bundesliga backline, with Goretzka in midfield linking it all up. Nice free kick driven in here. Pogba hits him the volley, ends up in the back of the net. We try a first time pass to link up to Pukki and King. Pogba hits it on the first time. No driven shots, just smash the B button and let fly. So two centre backs I see as vulnerable with that Kimpembe, especially considering he had no speed boost on him. Kimpembe, Thiago Silva, you wouldn't really consider the meta at the minute. I have Victor Lindelof, he's an absolute beast. So if anyone wants a cheap beast, stick his Shadow Chem style onto Victor Lindelof as we win that game 1-0. We have Rudiger here and Zuma. Zuma has, I think it's low 60 pace without that shadow. So even with that shadow, he's vulnerable to being caught in behind. As we see here, he doesn't react quick enough from the back post. And King finishes well for another 1-0 win. So as I was saying before, Goretzka linking the Bundesliga defense up. One thing I find about using hybrids is they're hard to upgrade, so I tend to stick with leagues. Probably one of my favourite goals out of the weekend league so far, the little fake shot and drag it to one side of the keeper and finish. So we draw our opponent out. King is always going to win that foot race and just leather. Always going to leather the B button, but we do the little sneaky one to the back post and let Willian finish. Of course, Willian will be upgraded as well soon enough. Little heel flick, drilled across the box. Actually ends up as an own goal. So a nice Prem team here. This is what you see as a nice little starter team. Ozil decent at the start, but I even had him at the start with a Catalyst Chem style on him. It's just not good enough now. He gets pushed off the ball too easy, so he's gone out my team. As we have Pogba here, crosses, Cam in the box. The more I see that your Cam, like if you sprint in the box, the touches will be too heavy. It's a nice little flick over the top there from our lone Salah. In extra time, it gives us the win. As I was saying there, that if you tend to sprint too much with the ball in and around and outside the box, you won't be able to turn near as quick. You need to, see as I here, I don't need to because I've absolute acres of space to sprint into. Even if he takes a bad touch, I'm always going to get it back. But see there, do I slow it down with my Pookie? I don't sprint. If he sprints there, he takes that heavy touch into keeper and the chance is gone. He slows down, finesses around him, nice little finish. So a dangerous team here. That Depay up front with that Hunter is always going to be dangerous, and João Felix. So we link up again with King and that man Pookie. Somehow it ends up an absolute calamity of classic FIFA. Two boys end up falling on their arse and we finesse it around the keeper, which is an absolute theme to this FUT Champs Weekend League. Finesse, oh, little outrageous attempt from King, and Pookie finishes it off. So we in here, King is in, great play with Pookie. Smashes, as I was saying, the low drivens when you're close to the keeper don't work. For some reason I tried it, didn't work, but came back to Pookie and he finishes nicely. So the former Arsenal man Malin in form up front. Rumours are that we're actually going to try and sign him back, even though they're going to be looking for about 50 million euro. I don't see why we do that, having Aubameyang and Lacazette, but that's another FIFA mess up there. The keeper comes out, dives at the feet and doesn't get anywhere near the ball. Pookie, nice little chop into Ronaldo chop into King. Absolute mare here from our opponent. That's one thing I realised as well, like the computer's not going to compensate for you as Pookie smashes that in. If you tend to kick the ball with players in front of you, even if it's an opponent's player, it's going to hit off them, and I paid dearly for it twice or three times for my keeper. My keeper's kicked it off players and it's just rebounded straight to my opponent, so do watch out for that. Make sure your pathway is clear as Rodrigo grabs us the win in extra time, as we do grab a fifth. But it was over from that Rodrigo goal. Once that went in, our opponent started panicking. I'm just playing around here, walking, not taking it to rushing things, and Quadrado sees us going in and he runs off to celebrate. So this is our final game coming up of the 14. That nice right wing there with Salah and in-form Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's a nice team. That in-form Havertz, this guy should really be performing better with the team he has, but I love beating a team that has better players than me. It shows that you've better skill than the opponent you're playing with. So it's a nice header there from King, something that you don't really see too often in FIFA 20. It's a nice header. As we do get our second last goal of the weekend league. Our weekend league in the wins, that is. We did leave some games unfinished. We couldn't. It was late Sunday night, so I didn't bother. So went to 14 wins. And lads, do leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm gonna throw back to our outro now as we finish in there. Alright boys, so there we have it. 14 wins. Did decent in the weekend league this weekend gone by. Hopefully we're going to advance further on. We're going to get to that 17 win mark. Hopefully by 2 or 3 weeks when we get the kind of not meta, kind of bad players out of our team. Hopefully we can hit the 20 win mark. So if you like what you see, do subscribe, do leave a like, a comment, all that good stuff. And do come back to the channel and see some more videos. That's all from me. Have a good day. I'm out.